O people, come to the way, O most honored one and most glorified one.
Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Divine Love Hubba Rasool, a new Islamic TV series in which we explore topics related to spirituality, traditional Islam, meditation, secrets of the heart, secrets of the Holy Qur'an and the teachings from the life of Sayyidina Muhammad, a symbol of our way and our path, the exemplar of faith, love, patience and good manners. We invite you to join us on the most extraordinary journey. As-salamu alaykum. We're talking about the energy and subjects of energy and the power of the Holy Sunnah. And one important that people ask is about nighttime. Because of the effect of the negative energy at night, it affects people's energy, it affects people's actual physicality and it affects people's dreams. So many people say that they have attacks at night, they have night terror, they have horrific dreams and all sorts of attack. Means it's a time for us to understand that we're most vulnerable. And as soon as you're lying down and not defending yourself, we must know that there are many beings all around. This space we live in is not empty, and anybody who wants proof of that they look into an electron microscope. They took a cup of water, they looked inside that water with electron microscope and they found so many levels of creation living in that water. And when they looked at that creation again, they saw living things upon those living things. Means that there must be life everywhere. There must be positive energy and negative energy, and alhamdulillah from Mawlana Shaykh al-Sham's teaching for us, which is all from Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Atiya Allah, Atiya Rasul, ulul amri minkum. What Allah gave and wanted for Prophet to perfect mankind, and that perfection running within the hands of ulul amr and the perfected guides. What they taught for us is that from the realities of sleeping, that when you're about to go to bed that you go with wudu, that you wash before you're going to sleep, make sure your private parts are washed, then you go for your wudu, complete your wudu. And we talked before that pray the prayer of wudu, that you pray 2 cycles of wudu without speaking anything and you are sealing your energy. So you wash, finish all your washing, go pray your 2 rakahs and seal yourself. At that time you can recite 4 Surat al-Falaq, 3 Surat al-Ikhlas, Surat al-Nas and 2 Surat al-Ikhlas while blowing upon yourself that Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq, Qul a'udhu bi rabbil nas, and putting that light upon yourself, Qul huwallahu ahad, and asking Allah to protect you while you sleep. And then when you're going into bed, this is sunnah to be covered. That we talked before about the energy that when you expose your body, you're exposing your body to every type of energy. That all these beings they want to touch that human flesh, they want the access to that energy that they don't have access to. By keeping yourself covered with a long pajama for men and a t-shirt for them to cover the hawa and the places of their body that should not be exposed. By having ayatul Qur'an upon themselves, they're asking from Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, ayatul Kursi, the names of pious people, and having good things around their home. As soon as they lie down they realize that when they're going to sleep they're asking to be protected, that to keep your head covered. Because this is the time where most attacks are going to come is in the sleep. So that your sunnah is while you're awake as well as while you're sleeping. So it means that you try to get a hat that you can pull over and doesn't keep popping off as you're sleeping. So they have a toot or ski hat or knitted hat or whatever you can put over your head so that your head is secure and your head, which is your crown of creation, is guarded. And if you look back at 40 years ago or 50 years ago, all the pictures of sleeping, everybody slept covered. They have little children pictures, the cartoons, that they had long hairs. They had a sleep hat, they had a little tail, they had long underwears or long johns that covered the entire body because they understood that reality. It's only a new concept where people sleep without any clothing and they go into the bed, and therefore they have many attacks, many different jinn attacks, many different nightmares and difficulties that are coming at night.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name is Bilal Chima. I would like to congratulate Habib Rasool TV show on Joy TV. Alhamdulillah, this is an opportunity to spread the peaceful message of Islam right across the country. We as Muslims are proud to be a part of the fabric of Canadian society. We look forward to sharing the peaceful message of Islam with other Canadians.
So the defense that Prophet ﷺ wrote for us was the perfection, that make your wudu, that pray your salatul wudu, recite the Holy Qur'an upon yourself, blow that light upon yourself, and as soon as you go to sleep, make sure that you have something to cover your head. Then as you're sleeping, that get in the practice of sleeping on your backside, because the importance is, this is all about energy that Prophet ﷺ was bringing for us. That the shayateen, they are scared of approaching insan from the front because of the energy to the heart. So the heart is a tremendous protection for human beings, because this is where the light of the Divine is emanating. All the zikr, the prayers, every good action, charity, everything is enforcing the light within the heart of the being. So the heart is the force field. When you understand that, then as you sleep on your back, you realize there's a shield that your heart is emitting over you and defending you. As long as we keep that understanding that the heart is there to defend, then Prophet ﷺ described that when you're sleeping, sleep on your back most preferable. And if you have to move to your sides, then again this is based on energy. As soon as you sleep, then you go to your right side. When you sleep on your right side, you see again your heart is making a shield of protection because your heart is up. It's good for the heart, it's good for the conditioning of the heart, it's not putting stress upon the heart, and it provides a shield of energy that encompasses all your body. Then the disliked position is if you go now and roll over to your left side. As soon as you move to the left side, what happens is now your heart is in duress, because your weight and your body is being pushed upon the heart. The shield of protection is not there. There's nothing now defending. So many people, and if they become sensitive to energy, they feel very uncomfortable energies if they begin to sleep on the left. The more you're aware of energy, the more you practice the energy, the more you understand this is all from the realities of malakut. Prophet ﷺ came to perfect, but not necessarily the body, because the body is going to be here for 60, 70 years and goes back into the grave. These teachings of the body were to perfect the soul, the inhabitant, the one, the precious one from paradise inside. It needs the body to understand these realities because it's the one suffering. What Prophet ﷺ brought were the rules to save the soul inside. The one who's jahal and doesn't understand, as soon as they sleep like this, well, the soul is going to be attacked, the heart is going to be attacked, that insan comes under attack. Because always visualize there are thousands of ifrit. There are very few people that have the ability with their energy, with their salah, with their namaz, that release a tremendous energy and that purifies that space. Most don't have that energy, and they barely can lift themselves in their salah and in their amal and in their actions. So it means that negative energy is everywhere. It comes through the television, it comes through the music, it comes through the windows. Even Grand Shaykh said at Maghrib time, close your windows, close the shades on your windows. Because the shaitan said, if you think you have a protection within your house, you put ayat al-kursi, you have Qur'an and salawat playing in the house, you've made and fortified your house like a fortress. So the shaitans won't be coming because they come active at Maghrib time. So even the kids were watching these cartoons. What's the name of the cartoon where the gargoyle came off of the building? At 5 o'clock the gargoyles were coming alive. So you see, look, that's what Baba teaching. That at Maghrib time these shayateen become active. And when they're coming active means they're going into the house of believers. When you leave the window open, as if an opening for them, that inviting them. By closing, it's a hijab, that they don't have permission to break that hijab. And they teach you in the movies all of the satanic rules. So what are the most popular movies now? Vampires and young girls. As soon as a vampire wants to come into the house, they're teaching you even their adab. That the vampire wants to come into the house and the girl says, "Oh, come on in." He says, "No, you have to invite me." He's teaching what Prophet wrote 1500 years ago. That we are under the power of A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. So it means that shaitan knows that, no, you're protected. You have to break your A'udhu and invite me into your home. And they're teaching in the movie. So when you see that vampire, you have to invite him in. And the greatness of Prophet of what he brought to us, no, A'udhu billah, live your life in A'udhu, the seeking refuge from anything satanic so that you will be under the rahmah of Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
نقشبندي شد بنظرة عليا والشه النقشبندي شد بنظرة عليا المحبة زادت عندي للنقشبندية ثياب الحضرة أقطاب الصوفية
صل يا ربي وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وآل كل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. إلى شرف النبي وآله وصحبه وإلى أرواح إخوانه من الأنبياء والمرسلين وقدماء شرائعهم وإلى أرواح الأئمة الأربعة وإلى أرواح مشايخنا في الطريقة النقشبندية العلية، خاصة إلى روح إمام الطريقة وغوث الخليقة خواجة بهاء الدين الإمام محمد بن ويسيد البخاري وحضرة أستاذنا وأستاذ أستاذنا وأهل وسائر الطريقة الفاتحة. اللهم اجعل أول يومنا هذا صلاحا وأوسطه صلاحا وآخره نجاحا. اللهم في ذنوبي ولوالدي وارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا ولجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات والأحياء منهم والأموات واغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا ربنا إنك رؤوف رحيم يا أرحم الراحمين. خزائن الجنة اطلقا كنت يا الله والحظوية جزوتي براق بيتهم نيجي دعجر حولكم من الهداية في الصحة وفي الله. الكفار نجي دان يريد الصنوبي كفار الحرشنا دي العدود اجي وسيلة كرم إن نحن حرم إذا أدرب الحنخ إذا أدرب الصيد في كنت يا الله. ولا يكسر زوجي منذ زوجي وضلاء مقضاء الفضل أكثر بالقوة أدري كنتم قلت ريخ جاري إذن معلمة حرولي إذن كرباق الصنوب الشنة بنحوار يا الله بدأهم من وصلنا بذبوحي مصعورة بستيد من صدق بلد من أضرب عدد نجد صدق ليش الله من هذا في الدنيا ويجي أخوان سعادة نجي بيك إجي من نجي سحايا في الصنوب تنحل نجي أدري كنت يا الله
مدينة
even the windows to be closed at night so that evilness doesn't come in. And if even you have all your protection, as soon as you open your windows from a distance, they have no permission to come in, but their nazar from a distance can strike through the windows. So they're like shooting arrows. They don't have permission to come in, but from a distance they can look through the window and begin to shoot all sorts of difficulty. You feel that difficulty, and then you feel the arguments beginning into the home, that every type of fitna and anger and aggression begin to start at the Maghrib time. So it means all of what Prophet brought and what the Ulul Amr, the real Ulul Amr, who not only translate hadith but they understood the reality of the hadith, and they're able to talk to you in a very basic simple English. That's the miraculous nature of the turuqs. They can take very complicated realities and talk in a way that 6-year-old kids, 5-year-old kids can understand. So it means to protect the home from negative energy. Then when you're sleeping you realize that if you go to your left you're going to put a duress upon the heart. It's not going to have a shield of protection, and the worst position is if you sleep on your stomach, because that's a complete inviting of negative energies. As soon as you sleep on your stomach, your most vulnerable part of your body is exposed to the air, and every type of negativity is entering in now through that rear end. And as they enter in, they increase the negativity, increase the anger, increase every horrific characteristic into insan is coming through the nighttime visitations. And what again the greatness of Prophet was to teach about these energies and teach about the reality of jinn. So when you're watching all the YouTube and all the television shows that the children are watching, alien abductions, alien abductions, what alien abductions? These are the jinn. They're not coming with a UFO ship from somewhere else, they're right there in your room. That's why they're molesting you and abusing you and beating you. And everything that Prophet brought was this. There's no aliens with a ship coming from a distant planet, they're right there in the room. Protect yourself against the unseen creations of Allah. And that protection is to wash, to keep the wudu, to keep yourself closed when you're sleeping, sleep on your back, sleep on your right, and constantly be in the practice of making salawat on Prophet. So when you feel an attack coming, you feel something that has grabbed you or something trying to grab you, it's a second nature to call upon Prophet by saying, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. It has in it the zikr of Allah and the praising upon Prophet. So you've got the double protection. You have Allah's attention with His most beloved. If you get the nazar of Sayyidina Muhammad upon you, and Prophet comes to give back a greeting and salutation, that is when the haqq comes, every falsehood has to leave that environment and that room. But it has to be second nature, otherwise people say that they're under attack all night long and it's not coming to them what to say. And that's why then awliya come into our life. No, be in the practice of constant durood al-sharif, because that is praising upon Allah and mentioning His most beloved creation, whom Allah loves dearly, Sayyidina Muhammad. By making it a second nature, then you're constantly in durood al-sharif. So then keeping the head covered, sleeping on the back, not sleeping upon the stomach, for every negativity enters into the body. Pray that Allah give us more and more understanding from malakut and what they call energy and these realities, especially with the world of the unseen that people are calling alien and alien abduction. No, this is the world of the jinn. They're all around for us to become familiar and to understand that creation is a part of faith. Is to believe in the unseen, to believe in angels, to believe in these things from malakut and from a dimension that we don't see. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun
نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لقد جاءكم من الله نور وكتاب مبين صدق الله ومولانا العظيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا व मौलाना मुहम्मदिन व बारिक व सल्लिम व सल्लि अलैहि सलातुम व सलामुन अलैका या रसूल अल्लाह सलातुम व सलामुन अलैका या हबीब अल्लाह। हुब्बे रसूल टीवी देखने वाले, प्रोग्राम देखने वालों को, सुनने वालों को नुमानी भाई का मोहब्बत भरा सलाम कबूल हो। आज हम नबी अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के मिलाद के मुतालिक अपनी मारूज़ात पेश करेंगे। मेरे अजीज़ों, मिलाद पैदा होने को कहते हैं। मिलादुन्नबी, नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के पैदा होने का तज़किरा, यानी हुज़ूर अलैहिस्सलातु वस्सलाम किस तरह पैदा हुए, क्या क्या मोजज़ात ज़ाहिर हुए और कितनी बरक़ात हुई नबी पाक के आने से। अल्लाह तबारक व तआला ने कितनी रहमतें नाज़िल फरमाई। मिलाद शरीफ जो मनाते हैं, मिलाद शरीफ जो कहते हैं, मिलाद शरीफ के बारे में जो तज़किरा होता है, बयानात होते हैं, मेरे अजीज़ों मकसद सिर्फ यही है कि हम अपनी पौध को, अपने भाइयों को, बहनों को नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की शान की अहमियत बयान करें। अगर हम उनका तज़किरा करेंगे, हमारे बच्चों के दिलों में जाएगा कि हमारे नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का मिलाद कैसे हुआ। उनके वालिद का नाम अब्दुल्ला था, माँ का नाम आमीना था, दादा का नाम अब्दुल मुत्तलिब था। इसी तरीके से चलता रहेगा सिलसिला मेरे अजीज़ों कि उनकी जो भी नसब नामा है वो बताने से बच्चों को भी पता चलेगा। और नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का मिलाद बरकत की चीज़ है, मिलाद मनाना चाहिए। और मिलाद के अंदर नात खानी होनी चाहिए, मिलाद के अंदर दुरूद व सलाम होना चाहिए, नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के फरमान बयान करने चाहिए और नबी पाक की जो मोजज़ात है उनका तज़किरा करना चाहिए। नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का मिलाद अल्लाह तबारक व तआला खुद फरमाता है, लक़द जाअकुम मिनल्लाहि नूरुम व किताबुम मुबीन, मैंने तुम्हारे पास एक नूर भेजा, यानी अल्लाह तबारक व तआला ने अपने महबूब को भेजा जो नूरुन अला नूर है, और एक किताब मुबीन भेजी। तो अल्लाह ताला खुद ज़ाहिर कहता है, अल्लाह तबारक व तआला ने कुरान पाक में 12 दफ़ा नबी अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का तज़किरा फरमाया है। मिलाद शरीफ पढ़ने वाले जो होते हैं वो मुतब्बा शरीयत होने चाहिए और कोई ऐसी खुराफात नहीं होनी चाहिए, बल्कि इबादत के नज़रिए से, अल्लाह की रज़ा के नज़रिए से नबी पाक का तज़किरा होना चाहिए। जिस घर में मेरे अजीज़ों, जिस जगह पे नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का मिलाद पढ़ा जाता है, उनका तज़किरा किया जाता है, अल्लाह तबारक व तआला की रहमतें नाज़िल होती हैं। बुजुर्गान दीन ने फरमाया है कि जिस घर में अल्लाह के नबी का तज़किरा होता है, उनकी पैदाइश का तज़किरा होता है, अल्लाह तबारक व तआला 1 साल तक उस घर में रहमत का मींह बरसाते रहते। तो बड़ी बरकत की चीज़ है। इसलिए मेरे अजीज़ों, हम ये बताना चाहिए हमें कि हम मिलाद शरीफ जो है हुज़ूर अलैहिस्सलातु वस्सलाम की पैदाइश कौन नहीं मानता। मुसलमानों के अलावा हर इंसान मानता है कि नबी अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम पैदा हुए। नबी अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम मिलाद जो मनाता है, मिलाद जो कहता है, मिलाद के बारे में जो तज़किरा होता है, इसका मतलब ये है कि नबी जो है वो अल्लाह के रसूल है। अल्लाह अल्लाह है और नबी जो है वो अल्लाह के रसूल है। चूँकि पैदा होने वाला अल्लाह नहीं हो सकता, इसलिए ये बताया जाता है कि नबी पाक पैदा हुए, उनकी माँ का नाम ये, उनके वालिद साहब का नाम ये और उनकी दाइया का नाम हज़रत हलीमा सादिया, और फिर कितनी बरक़ात हुई। अल्लाह तबारक व तआला हमें मिलाद शरीफ मनाने की, मिलाद शरीफ के अंदर महफिल में जाने की अल्लाह ताला तौफीक अता फरमाए। और जहाँ जहाँ मिलाद शरीफ होते हैं, लोग करते हैं, अल्लाह तबारक व तआला उनको बरक़ात से नवाजे। व आखिर दावाना अनिल हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन।
Gifted and Sufi, Ramadan Mubarak, Holy Records. Ramadan Mubarak لكل مسلم، شهر الذي فيها ينزل القرآن. Happy Ramadan to all Muslims. All the Quran descends in this holy month. يا شهر رحمة، أرحب بك يا شهر رمضان، بك أرجي لقاء قرب ربي بك روحي وقلبي قد صار. رمضان مبارك لكل مسلم، شهر الذي فيها ينزل القرآن. Happy Ramadan for all Muslims. All the Quran descends in this holy man.
Welcome you, O holy man of Ramadan. I welcome you, O holy man of blessings. And you are seek nearness to my creator. For you my soul and heart has been purified.
رمضان مبارك لكل مسلم، شهر الذي فيها ينزل القرآن. Happy Ramadan to all Muslims. All the Quran descends in this holy month. Ramadan, Ramadan, the month of forgiveness. Ramadan,
The month of blessing.
Ramadan, Ramadan, oh, the month of peace.
Ramadan, the month of love.
رمضان مبارك لكل مسلم، شهر الذي فيها ينزل القرآن. Happy Ramadan to all Muslims. All the Quran descends in this holy month. أرحب بك يا شهر الرحمة رمضان. رمضان مبارك لكل مسلم.